A tiny team of researchers, most of them former employees of Google and Meta, founded a company in Paris in 2023 with basically just a slide deck. And within a year, they had raised over $1 billion and were being talked about in the same breath as OpenAI. That company is Mistral AI, and if you haven't heard of it yet, this video is your catch-up. So first, what is Mistral AI? It's an artificial intelligence company, meaning it builds the software brains that can read, write, summarize, answer questions, and reason through problems, much like ChatGPT does. Those software brains are called AI models. Think of a model like a very sophisticated calculator that has been trained on enormous amounts of text until it learned the patterns of human language. Mistral builds these models, and some of them are genuinely world-class, meaning they perform as well as or close to the best models that OpenAI and Google have built. But here is the thing that makes Mistral different. Many of their models are open source. Open source just means the code and the model itself are made publicly available. Anyone can download them, use them, modify them, and even build their own products on top of them for free. Compare that to OpenAI, where the most powerful models, the ones running ChatGPT, are completely closed off. You can only access them by paying OpenAI, and you never actually see how they work under the hood. So why does Mistral exist? The founders, Arthur Mensch, Guillaume Lample, and Timothy Lacroix, left their jobs at DeepMind and Meta because they believed powerful AI was getting too concentrated in the hands of a few giant American companies. Their ambition, in their own words, is to put frontier AI, that means the most advanced, cutting-edge AI, in the hands of everyone, not just companies with billion-dollar budgets. There's also a European angle here. Most of the world's leading AI labs are American. Having a serious European competitor matters for things like regulation, data privacy, and not having an entire continent dependent on foreign technology. Now, let's make this concrete. Imagine you're a small software developer who wants to build a customer service chatbot for your business. If you use OpenAI, you pay per message, your customer data passes through OpenAI's servers, and you have no visibility into how the model actually works. With a Mistral open source model, you download it, run it on your own computer or server, your data never leaves your building, you pay nothing in usage fees, and you can tweak the model however you need. That's a genuinely massive difference for developers, hospitals, law firms, governments, anyone who handles sensitive data and can't just send it off to a third party. Mistral also offers paid, closed models for businesses that want top performance without managing anything themselves. So they're playing both sides of the market. The funding backing all of this is serious. Mistral has raised hundreds of millions of dollars from investors including Andreessen Horowitz, one of Silicon Valley's most famous venture capital firms, as well as strategic investment from Microsoft. Yes, Microsoft, which also poured billions into OpenAI. Investing in both the incumbent and the challenger is a classic hedge, and it tells you how seriously the industry is taking Mistral. So why should you care, even if you're not a developer and have no plans to build anything? Because the AI tools you use every day, search engines, writing assistants, customer service bots, are increasingly powered by models built by a tiny handful of companies. More competition means better products, lower prices, and less power concentrated in one place. And open source AI specifically means that researchers, journalists, and regulators can actually look inside these systems and check whether they're safe and fair, which simply isn't possible when everything is locked behind a corporate wall. Mistral is still young, and the road ahead is uncertain. Competing with OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic with their near-unlimited resources is an enormous challenge. But they've already proven the skeptics wrong once. If you want to go deeper on Mistral AI, including a breakdown of their specific models, how they technically compare to GPT-4, and what the open-source AI movement really means for the future, the deep dive is linked below.